is about integration. Find the exact value of the integral from 0 to 1/4 pi of x secant squared x dx. So if we have a algebraic or polynomial, so a simple x or x squared or something times secant squared x, something trigonometric, we have to use integration by parts. So this is the integration by parts formula in the MF19. So actually, if you simplify, cancel out, we have this form. So u dv, integral u dv equals uv minus integral v du. So this is what we use. We have to identify the u and the dv. So the u should be something we can easily differentiate to get something simpler. So we use the x as the u. So the u is x. So if the u is x, the du dx is the derivative of x with respect to x. We get 1, which means du equals dx. So we're gonna need this later when we substitute. And we also need this. And now for the dv. So if this is u, then this must be dv. So this is dv. We're gonna integrate both sides. So there's nothing, so we can just say the integral of 1 dv. The integral of 1 dv is v, just like the integral of 1 dx is x. And the integral of secant squared, using this MF19 formula, secant squared becomes tangent. So we're gonna need this as well when we substitute. So now we have everything we need, the u, the v again, and the du. We have all of them here. So we substitute everything. We can simplify now. X times tangent x, and tangent, so we need to integrate tangent x now. Now tangent is the same as sine over cos. This is the MF19 formula. So instead of tangent, we use sine over cos, because there is no shortcut formula in the MF19 to integrate tangent. Okay, so for the sine over cos now. So to integrate sine over cos, we're gonna need to use this formula in the MF19. So to use this formula, we have to make sure that the numerator happens to be the derivative of the denominator. So look at our integration again. The denominator is cos. The derivative of cos, this is the MF19 formula. The f prime, the derivative is minus sine. Since what we have in the numerator is not minus sine, then it is not the derivative. So we're gonna have to modify, adjust a little, so that we have minus sine x. So we do that by multiplying and dividing, or multiplying by minus twice. So we are not changing the question, but inside the integration, now the numerator happens to be the derivative of the denominator, and we can use this formula. So using this formula, what we get is ln the denominator. So that's what we have, ln the denominator. There is no need to use absolute value. And we're done with the integration. Now plug in the terminals, limits of integration, pi over 4, 0, because we're looking for the exact value. You cannot use your calculator for the whole calculation because you might get decimals. So just try. If you get decimals, then you're gonna have to do the calculations separately. So here, if you just do tangent pi over 4, you get 1. So 1 times pi over 4, that's what we get. And here, if you use your calculator, you will get root 2 over 2. But if you use ln cos pi over 4 in the calculator, you will get something in decimals. So only use your calculator for this cos pi over 4, and then write down what you see. And if you use your calculator for this guy, of course it is 0, and for this one also 0, so no problem. You can just use your calculator for the whole thing. And now we gotta simplify a little here. Actually, there's nothing to simplify. Yep, that's it. So that's the final answer. You can leave it like this. Alright, I'll see you again next time.